Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, bringing you some more Minecraft Allthemods 9. So I went ahead and I put some cherry beehives in the middle, all facing like a circular pattern. I realized that the 3x3 in the middle could support another 4 of the beehives. So I'm going to build this up, try to be as efficient as possible for the limited amount of space that we have. So we finished all of Powa last time, and what I said I was going to do, I was going to save the last quest for this episode. So let's see, Powa is blue on the side right here. Let's see if it'll turn green when we make the reactor in nitro. So we got the reactor, we got 36, and go. And here we go. We have the final quest. Nice. So we get the epic achievement sound. We don't need the reactor since this is what we're running right now. The thermo generators in nitro form, they're more than enough. We have bucketed, what, 90 buckets or even more of the soul lava. So we're going to be running those at max. All right, let me do one thing real quick. Eternal Vigilance. I have 2 Eternal Vigilance, and I have these books of disenchantment. So from what I understand, if we hold the book in our offhand and the main hand, I made some graves. When we have a grave like this, we right click and it removes the enchantment. So there's our Scavenger 5. And now this Eternal Vigilance is a regular sword. This one is still full, so let's see. We removed Life Mending 5 and Sharpness 10, good. Looting, Unbreaking, Scavenger is still on this one. We have Unbreaking and Looting, and then, yeah, same thing again like the first one, Scavenger's left. So let's go ahead and take Scavenger off as well. There's another Scavenger 5. And both of these Eternal Vigilance are now regular swords. So let's trash these, and what I really wanted to do is I wanted to put Scavenger 5 on the new sword, which, oh, look at that. Scavenger 3, even with the Scavenger 5 book, it only gives you up to Scavenger 3. That's too bad. I'll check again when we have the enchantment cost for it, but it doesn't look like it'll, even though we have the Scavenger 5 book, it doesn't look like it's going to give us Scavenger 5. But I've been ripping off single enchantments off of things now that I learned how this works with the Book of Disenchantment and with the gravestones. Mystical Enlightenment, we're going to need this, of course, later on when we get into Mystical Agriculture. But today what we're going to be working on is going to be hostile neural networks. We're going to put this guy up together mainly for nether stars because we are doing a very productive bee heavy run and we need nether stars for the upgrade productivity beta, and this guy is required for the upgrade blocks, which more or less get us 3 to 4 times more output per hive. So we're going to need to mass produce these guys. Every time I see these wax blocks, I think of cheese blocks. But yeah, we have everything up and running except for nether stars. So let's go ahead and make the few items for the hostile neural networks. I think this mod was called something else a couple of years ago. I'm not sure. I know that I used to talk to Iteration Funk. He used to do modded Minecraft episodes, and then he made this one mod, and he hasn't made any episodes since. I really miss you, Funky. A lot of good Minecraft channels that I've seen, they don't have that many people, not many subscribers, and then getting discouraged from not progressing that fast, it's a real thing. It's a real bummer. Only so many people actually make it. It's kind of like hitting the lottery if you think about it. You can do everything right on YouTube, but if YouTube doesn't pick you and push you out there, you're not going anywhere. Ooh, enchanted golden apples. I'm pretty sure you're only gonna give me 1, right? Yeah, you just gave me 1. You're stingy like that. Redwood saplings, black dye. Alright, so let's go ahead and make ourselves a model framework. And from what I understand, like, these are the 3 items we need: loot fabricator, simulation chamber, the deep learner itself, and the model framework. So The thing that we're going to go for, of course, is the wither. So we're going to go with some soul sand. We need 20 pieces because we're going to have to slay the wither 5 times manually. All right, so let's head down to somewhere safe and start slaying this wither. All right, let's set down one real quick because we have something we need to do before we slay all of them. We're going to pop this guy and hold our model framework. Can we do it now already? Oh yeah, we did do it now. Okay, we don't need to wait till he forms. We made one, and there's our wither. So now, where'd you go? There you are. Come back here. Faster than you. And bye-bye. So let's check this out. We have... Yep, data collected 1 out of 6. Okay, so we have to do 6, not 5. We'll have to get one more going. Okay, so let's make this fun. We need to do 6 of them. So let's see. How about here? That's 1. And then I don't want them touching. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, yeah, we just needed 5 more. Okay, so let's go ahead and be super reckless. Boop. 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 Okay, there's all of them. Let's go. I lost track of my 5th wither. There you are. All right. We got all 5 of them, and oh, that's unfortunate. We only got 1 essence of undeath. The other ones that I've all done manual. What is this? 26 nether stars. I thought it... I know, oh, it's because of Scavenger 3. I know looting doesn't affect it because it only drops 1, but Scavenger 3 re-rolls the loot table multiple times. Nice! That's a lot of nether stars. That's pretty cool. So let's check our deep learner. It is now basic. There we go. That's what we needed. Now we don't need to worry about smashing the wither anymore. Now we can set it up in the neural network. All right, so where should I set this guy up? Because we're gonna make an entire area, you know, of a whole bunch of these simulation chambers. We're not just gonna run one. The loot fabricator, we might need more than one. But the simulation chamber, yeah. I think we're gonna run the simulation chamber for each one that we want to make drops for. Maybe we can take advantage of our storage room. We can put the neural networks down over here. So let's put it there, and the loot fabricator, I guess it doesn't matter if we go over or under it. Now we can put this guy inside. Where does it go? Please insert a data model. Oh, you take it out. Yeah, the deep learner is like a tablet. We take the data model out. We put the data model in. And let's see, do we have any of our ender gates? Yeah, let's go ahead and just grab one of our niotic ender gates. And let's put it on top. That way it doesn't look too obscene. There's power. It cannot begin simulation. It needs prediction matrix. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of these guys. We're going to need a bunch of window pane as well. All right, we got some glass and we got some prediction matrix. Let's go ahead and drop these in, and now that's it. That's all we got to do. Every time it runs itself, it gets better at accuracy. It's going to make 2 items. One of them is, I believe, nether. And the other one is going to be, yeah, generalized ender prediction. Okay. It makes ender prediction, and it's going to make wither prediction. And I don't think this thing has a GUI to be able to push stuff automatically. And it looks like the loot fabricator also needs power. So let's see. We have 5 general ender predictions. What do these guys give us? So isn't this what we can do? Or is ender predictions... Okay, ender predictions are for manual crafting. Seems kind of useless too, unless we're talking about making dragon heads. Yep, each time it runs, we're at 7 out of 48. It is running and failing most of the time, but the percentage goes up. So failed, processing results, now it's up 1%, and this percent will keep going up. See, iteration, just like iteration funk. I love it. So what we could do is we could set an exporter of prediction matrix with a crafting card to the simulation chamber, and then we could set up loot fabricators with a pattern, right? And just send the pattern to make the items, but this guy will have to export. All right, breaking it did not restart anything, so that's pretty good. We do need an exporter for prediction matrix. And then I want to see, yeah, it's not going to auto push. It isn't that smart. All right, let's put an export bus on the back with a crafting card inside. We can select prediction matrix. Will be sent here, but we're going to have to set a pattern since we have a crafting card. So we need to make sure that we set a pattern for the prediction matrix, as well as, I don't think we have a pattern for glass panes. Looks like we do. We do have a pattern for glass panes. And of course, we're going to have to run a cable this way. And man, this thing breaks everything instantly, and it has no efficiency on it. It drives me crazy. All right, so cable anchor, and let's run a smart cable in this direction. All right, so let's run one of our cables down here, and then we can run it in this direction so we can open up our P2P. Okay, we will open up our P2P on this end, and let's go. We clear our memory card, follow our main line all the way back, and let's select one of the P2P channels that we're inputting over here. We have not turned this one on yet. Okay, now we got the configuration. And, boop, there we go. So now we can come out with our 32 channel. We're going to use one of these guys right here. And now we have channels that we can come out. So let's go ahead. We will do purple out the front. And let's go purple. That will connect to the export bus first. All right, let's see. Make sure it's active. One channel, yep. Goes to 1 out of 32, goes into 1 out of 8. Okay, and it connects to our main line. Perfect. So here we have 32 channels coming out here, and we can do another 7 P2P channels, and each of the 7 have 32 each. There we go. So let's see. Yep, the crafting card has already filled this bad boy up. Prediction matrix, it's full. It's still running. It is now advanced, and now there's a 24.15% chance to get these wither predictions. That's what we want. So what we need to do is it needs to come down into here, and then we could set up a storage bus and then a pattern, right? Storage, let's go with a storage bus so that we have access to this one drawer. We'll go ahead and put that there and cable down. This guy will get a priority of 1,000. What we're going to put in here are going to be the general nether, as well as the wither predictions. There we go. Is it locked? It is locked. We do not need a, whatchamacallit, a void upgrade on this guy. And then let's see. It is locked, so let's grab one of them. How many do you need? Can you make one for one? Click to clear. Nice. Okay. So can I do something silly and put a power button on the bottom? Ender matrix on the bottom. Does that count for power? There we go. And there we go. We got nether stars. So we could make a pattern for one of these guys equals one of these guys, and then put it in a pattern receiver, right? Because I keep forgetting the old school applied energistics, they were ME interfaces, and now I believe they're pattern providers. So let's see, what does the ME interface do? It still has it, right? Yep, no, I think it's gonna have to be one of the pattern providers. All right, pattern provider and Certus. And then, ooh, we also have to make it pull back out of this and put it back into this, which we could do with a really ugly pipe, but I don't want to. I want to make it look nice. Also, it resets every time, doesn't it? So if I send one, I guess we could just export, because it's not going to change it to miniature yellow hearts. It would have, we can just set it to export and just make nether stars then. So this guy needs to come into this guy, and then this guy needs to come into this guy. The real question is, will this machine stall if it fills up on 64 generalized ender predictions? And of course, out of all of these predictions that we can do right now, another one we could start working on is going to be the Piglich data module. We're going to need this one to make Piglich hearts. The Piglich hearts we're going to have to use to make the different alloys. So while we let this guy run, I want to see if it stalls when this one slot fills up with 64. Let's go ahead and make ourselves another data module and go after the Piglich. All right, so we're here. Now let's see. Oh, flight is disabled here. I forgot about that. We got a Piglich up there. We're going to have to slay 6 of them manually. And what's frustrating is we're going to have a lot bothering us, right? So, Piglich. And now let's make sure that we put this guy inside before we start slaying Piglich. Now, this thing can handle more than one at a time, right? So if I wanted zombies, skeletons, and wither skeletons, should work, right? All right, Zombro. Oh, no, I don't think it's going to work. So let's see. What is it selected on right now? It's selected on Piglich. So let's slay these two dudes. And let's see. Did it count? It does count. Okay. This is going to take a while. I'm pretty sure there's better ways to do this, but it's not going to take that long with this sword. I have patience. And let's grab a witch. Just because she's in the way. Should have put my crit gems inside this sword. That took a really long time. And I have so many hats now. But we got it. Allthemods Pyramid. And we have 5 Piglich hearts. Nice. It's super annoying how many of these witches spawn here, though. Yep, this is going to take a while. So let's go ahead and head back for just a moment and upgrade our sword with some good gems. Alright, it looks like we got 3 sockets, and what gems should we set? Should we do attack speed? Should we do crit chance? Should we do crit damage? That seems nice. Flawless Gem of the Earth for melee weapons, plus 3 levels to existing sharpness. Let's check and see if we have any gems in our inventory. Crush Dark. We have a gem of the earth. Okay, let's do that. 2 gems of the earth and a flawless could give us a perfect. Then let's do flawless gem of the warlord and 2 gems of the warlord. Oh, already pulled them both. Like this, right? And then let's also do... We'll do crit chance. So we have 4 gems of the warlord. Okay. I think we need gem dust, and we're gonna need time-worn fabric, right? And let's check over here, the gem cutting table. We're gonna do gem of the earth, and it looks like we need luminous crystal shards at the minimum for this. All right, luminous crystal shards. So gem of the earth, gem dust, crystal shards. We have a flawless. Okay, flawless and flawless. It needs arcane sands. Okay, to upgrade to that one. So we got flawless, flawless, gem, crystals. Flawless, flawless. All right, gem of the samurai, luminous crystal. Flawless. Flawless, okay. And we kind of have ridiculous amount of arcane sands from epics that we have not bothered with. Okay, 9 gem dusts. Our first perfect gem. Nice. And second perfect gem. And third perfect gem. Cool. So perfect gem of the warlord, 30 crit damage. Perfect gem of the earth, plus 4 levels to existing sharpness. Perfect gem of the samurai, plus 45 crit chance. So now what I'm curious about, I tried to put sharpness 10 on this sword and it downgraded it to sharpness 9. It is daytime and raining, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep in my hammock. Alright, that does make the rain go away. Perfect. So let's see, which one should I put in first? Let's do the existing sharpness. It does show sharpness 13. I hope that actually works. Yeah, 41.25 damage. Then we'll do crit damage. Yep. And we'll do crit chance. Alright, so 41.25 damage. The sword itself has 33% crit chance. So 78% chance to crit with 30% additional critical damage. Maybe that will make us go through the Pigliches a little bit faster. Let's see what we can do. We have a ridiculous amount of witches here in the front. Took care of them before they could even realize what happened. There's got to be a spawner in the corner as well. Got Pigliches, let's see. Doesn't feel like there's a big difference. Looks like I'm still gonna have to just click my way through this. Okay, so that might have felt a little bit faster. We are at 3 out of 6. All right, what are we at? We are at 5 out of 6. We got one more, and then we can automate this guy. All right, let's hope that counts. Does it count? Yep, we got basic. We can get out of here now. I did time myself, and it was only 2 minutes per kill, so it is redundant and really loud, but not that difficult. Okay, so we're back. We have cleared our inventory. We actually picked up Allthemods leggings as one of the drops, as well as this epically enchanted zombie arm, which I think is hilarious. 29 Piglich hearts. The Deep Learner shows that we have achieved basic on Piglich, so we can run that. That's what our plan was. We also did over 270 zombies, 100 wither skeletons, and 720 witches in that short amount of time. So I counted, and it took me about 3 minutes to slay the last Piglich by hand with our upgraded sword. And just the sheer amount of witches that threw themselves in front of my blade is what caused this to go all the way to 720. I don't think we're going to use these, like the witch prediction. We can make extra redstone, glowstone. I mean, some of this stuff, maybe glass bottles, you know, for the honey, I have glass bottles on tap, maybe that. But it isn't important, really. The wither skeleton is good for bones, I guess, and the skulls, but the skulls are only useful for the wither, which we have a loot fabricator for the wither, so that doesn't really matter. And then, of course, zombie, we can get more iron if we wanted to. Also some food like carrots or potatoes, rotten flesh, and I still don't really know what the bobbly heart canisters do, to tell you the truth. The rotten flesh, as far as I understand, doesn't have anything simple where it's rotten flesh to leather, so we might as well just make ourselves a cow prediction and use the cow predictions for leather if we really needed it. So we'll make one more loot fabricator and another simulation chamber, and let's head back down to where we are. We got 2 more souls for disenchanting, but let's focus on doing hostile neural networks for right now. I'm still trying to figure out like how I want to make this look nicer. All right, and one thing we did test out, yes, if the ender predictions are not removed, it will get stuck. So now we know that it will get stuck out of these guys. Let's see, I went ahead and I put an export on the back with a crafting card. We're going to put a storage bus with minus 1000 priority under it. We're going to put a storage bus with minus 1000 on top of the loot fabricator. And we're going to export the wither predictions. Let's see if we can get this to work. Let's see if this is something we can work with. 2019, it is going down, and it is filling in here. That works. Maybe the internal buffer on this, because we have a storage device, maybe this will be good enough for nether stars for right now. And let me check something. If I take the ender prediction and I put it over here, will it pull from here since it has the storage bus for, or will it just register that it's here? I might have to put an export bus on the drawer that has the generalized ender prediction, because there's no input bus, right? What is the opposite of an export bus? Oh, not import, it's import. God, my German sometimes, right? All right, so instead of doing the storage bus, let's do an import bus. And let's see, does this guy, I don't think this guy's going to need, let's see, yep, it's going down. All right, so it's going to import, and it should plus them over here, right? 73, yep, 74, cool. So it's moving them over here. We have an import bus on the bottom and an export bus. Exporting prediction matrix with a crafting card, importing both of the outputs, exporting the wither predictions. So should we make a buffer area for this guy? I guess the buffer could be in here. Like if it fills up on this and gets stuck, that's fine, right? And the storage bus has a minus, so it doesn't try to put anything back in here. We have 29 wither stars right now. Let's see star. We have 57. And this one should be 58. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we got it to work. We're producing nether stars now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 channels. So next to this bad boy, we can do the piglin one, right? So simulation. loot fabricator will break away the wall next to this guy. And that should be all 8 channels. Export, import, storage, export. Okay. Crafting card. Okay, we need both. And storage. No, not export. Storage bus. Okay. Alright, so storage bus will go on top of the loot fabricator. We're going to give it a priority of -1000. We're going to export. The top one is going to be prediction matrix with crafting card. And the bottom one is going to be the Piglich predictions. But we don't have those yet. So let's do the import bus on the bottom. That one doesn't need to be configured at all. And now we can set this guy, and this guy. Cool. And of course, these dudes need power, both of them, right? And power for you, and power for you. Nice. All right, please insert a data module. So we need the Piglich. There you go. And there we go. It's starting to feed the prediction matrices in. Good. While it's running and we're trying to get our first Piglich prediction, let's see. This is running 8 out of 8 channels. 8 out of 32, 1 out of 8. Perfect. Okay. So from here, we could move a pink cable out and do another 2 units the same exact way if we wanted to make more loot fabricators. Plus, what's cool is both of these guys we can put covers on, right? And by cover, I mean facades. Cherry planks would look a little bit too noticeable. Let's do... How about that? No, I need it to be something different. But I think the cherry would blend in with the wall too much. All right, it says succeeded and it pulled it. Oh, let me grab that one. I was going to take it out of our thing, but like, let's see. We need to put it on the export first. So export the Piglich and we need to set it. There we go. So look at that. We have Piglich hearts on tap. Woohoo, that's cool. We're already running 37 of these Piglich hearts. And we're already at 40 nether stars. Nice. These nether stars, now we're not going to have a problem making the block upgrades anymore. So this should be set now. I should be able to close this. Let's do that. Cherry, wood. And let's also grab the cherry facade and see what we can do with it. Not a fan of this. Can I do a facade facing the inside? I kind of like that. Showing us the cables, right? And then we can close this here. That looks fine. I like that. That looks good. Allthemods vibranium, unobtainium vibranium, and allthemods unobtainium. So these are 3 different alloys that we could make. It's kind of cool to see the dust in multiple colors. But we can make the allthemods alloy Paxel. That's kind of interesting. And then accidentally use it to make a beehive, right? We could make a blaze prediction for blaze rods, since we're making the blaze powder from the bee and not the rods. We could do end crystals with the enderman, or just boost our ender pearl supply. The end crystals does sound like a good idea. Ender dragon looks like it just makes the dragon head. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. Cow, of course, for leather and food. Chicken prediction for feathers. That might be something we should do. Wow, the sheep can make any color wool. So not just white wool. You can pick which color wool you want from the sheep. Shulker is something we could use for shulker shells for all of the netherite shulker boxes I make. A lot of these are going to be stuff that's from Twilight Forest, which I'm not sure how much we're going to need. I mean, we can always come back and make more of these machines when we realize there's something that we need later on in the pack. Wow, we're already at 70, what was that? 77 Piglich hearts. And it's only been like 5 minutes. This is pretty awesome. And it's just going to keep getting faster, right? Let's go ahead and end the episode with us making... Oh, can we make them... Yeah, we don't even need to do them one at a time. We can do them 9 at a time. So let's make one of each of these alloy blocks. Okay, so all the modium with vibranium, vibranium with all unobtainium, and then all the modium with unobtainium. So these should be the 3 combinations. Let's see, we have a giant buffer. We have max nitro crystals. Let's see how long it takes to get this one up and running. Wow. Out of 8.1 billion. Wow. Okay. So we have max power running through these, right? Yeah. Minus almost 2 million a tick. That is crazy. It's only at 8%. All right. It does look like the energy is trying to keep up with the flux network. So let's check out our Ender network over here. This guy is slowly draining. Okay. 4.8 billion, and we need what? 8 billion to be able to do this one craft? 8.1 billion. It is at 25%. And we are doing 9 at a time. While we wait, let's go ahead and break down another one of these. Let's do the helmet. I'd like to get respiration. So let's see if we can break this down. I think, yeah, we have 3 souls. Right click. How many do we have left? Respiration, of course. And aqua affinity. Yeah, I don't think, I don't know. Aqua affinity means you swim faster, right? Let's go ahead and switch over to this helmet. Okay, respiration 5, yeah. So mending, respiration 5, unbreaking 5, mending, protection 5, protection 5. Nice. Can we upgrade into protection 6? We can. I know one of my pieces of armor doesn't have protection. It's the helmet. The helmet needs protection. Let's see. Can we do protection 6? We can do protection 6. Now the question is, should I keep gathering the protection ones and see what max is before putting it on this helmet? And we got a goofy magic siphon book. Let's just go ahead and put you here. Protection 6. Wow. Okay. Mending, respiration, unbreaking, mending. Okay. So we wanted respiration. Do I have another respiration? Not yet. Okay. We'll figure that out on another time. Oh, we have our first alloy. Alloy. There it is. We have all the modium unobtainium alloy block. Let me put it down right here. I think I can mine it back up, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's display it. That's cool. And let's try the other 2. Yep, 8.1 billion. Let's see. I think the buffer is going to empty, right? Yeah, it's going to be empty soon. Let's also grab these gene samples and go check out the room that we're prepping for next episode. Next episode, I'm super excited. We're going to get into mystical agriculture finally, right? And what I'm going to do is it's going to be bee heavy. So I'm looking forward to making the Inferium bee and the Prosperi bee work for us, since the Inferium bee is going to require the Prosperi bee spawn eggs. I have gotten this ready. I was growing crystalline bees. All of these guys will get turned into Prosperi bees and then squashed. This one already has 5 Prosperi bees with pokey pokies. Let's see where we're at. That looks pretty good. Let's put these in here and let's see how many of the bees can we make so far. We got 2 here of 100% prosperity. That's 2 prosperity bee eggs that we can use. And I mean, we only need 1 for next episode to make the Inferium bee. But I'm really excited. I'm going to try to make a really compact setup to make as much Inferium as possible. Now that we have Nether Stars on tap, we can make the block upgrade and see just how much Inferium one of these setups can pump out. In my opinion, I don't feel that bees get the respect that they should deserve. It's at 27%. The Herculean is empty. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure the Ender network is empty. It's as good as empty. We're running just on the power these thermogenerators are making, which I'm not even sure. Let's see. Input network flux plug is jumping around the 700,000. It blinks a million from time to time. We could expand that, make it a lot bigger, a lot more. We can do that in between episodes. I don't know if really we're going to be making anything else that requires this much power. Because if we have to autocraft these in block form, we could make 3 of them, 1 for each alloy, and set this up with dedicated power sources. But that is something for endgame. We're just going to go for these 3 alloys and call it an episode. Spirited, 1 missing. Starter, nitro, niotic, hardened, blazing, basic. Oh, we never made the pattern for the spirited. Nitro, let's make another 10. Is that doable? Looks doable to me. Yeah, let's go. Here we go. 10 nitros. Very cool. Okay. And let's see, we'll expand it while we wait, because this is going to take a while. We need the fluid, right? One. Oh, no, it's not going to work like this. Oh, actually, it will. Yeah, it will. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, yeah. So reservoir is set to empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess I went 1 too long. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I do 6? Sure. Put you here for a placeholder. And this way. So I need 1 more, actually, since I made... How about we make 2 more? And we'll do this. Ah, did it again! 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Okay. Ooh, I need 1 clay ball. That's kind of ridiculous. Okay. You. This guy's good. Here. There. There. And there. Okay. And then we can run the power this way. We need more cables. And for that, we need more clay. Clay we don't have any problems with. We're creating clay, but not clay balls. Some energy cables. We got 12. And then we also need pipe for water, right? Is it all in my backpack? It is. Water, water, water. And more power. Boom. Okay. So we have expanded the power. And let's see. I don't think it's going to keep up. Let's see. I don't think so. Input. There's no buffer. It is going up. I see a 2 from time to time. So it might do 2 million at a time. This is, yeah, as soon as it hits 1 million, it drains. What are we at? We are at 89%. 98. 99. There's our second alloy, so let's get the second one up and running. Yeah, this one, look at how much, it's going really fast, actually. It's a lot more than 1 million a tick. It's like 10 million a tick, at least. 4%. Alloy. There's our second alloy. Bloop. Looking swirly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Can I make 16 of these guys? Let's go 16 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 thermogenerators are complete. We need to do an extract here. Boop. And we need to grab all of our thermogenerators that we just made. Crazy. And 16. And now we have to run all of this power. And make more cables. And of course attach them. There we go. So these guys should all be making power. Yes. And what are we at now? We're pushing 3 million now. Yep, we went from 1.3 to 2.1 to 2.8. Let's see, this is slowly going down, but I think it's gonna spike up when it hits 0. Okay, no, it just got stuck between 1 and 2. So same thing, it's going in, but coming out immediately. So it's more like a storage battery right now. Yeah, now that everything is empty, it's pushing exactly 1 million. And we are at... Oh, we're done. Okay, so that must have been enough to push us over. Yeah, we got our last alloy right here. I'm excited about that. We got Piglich hearts, we got nether stars, and now we got our Allthemodium alloys.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Smash like to show your appreciation, and consider leaving a boom in the comment section below. Also, click on my dude here to subscribe for more Let's Plays. Ooh.